Hello everybody, this is Big Bang Crypto. My name is Sam and welcome to another episode. Now I hope you're all having wonderful holidays with your friends and families. And yeah, there are a lot of reasons to be happy, and I think currently Bitcoin is one of those reasons. If you're interested in the crypto market, if you're new to this channel, please leave a like, write in the comments what you think about all of this stuff, and join our Discord channel. You find the link in the description, so I would be really happy to see you there. And just to show you an example of our Discord channel, this is something of, or let's say my last post, and as you can see, talking about Bitcoin and what is going on, and that if we can stay above the 20 moving average on the daily chart, we have a chance for an upwards movement. And I mean, yesterday I posted back inside of the bull flag and above the 20 MA on the daily chart. At the moment, the daily candle looks like a bottoming tail bar compared to yesterday's candle. This tells me that the bearish momentum is getting weaker and the buyers want to take control. If we drop below the 20 MA again, then we have to be prepared for a downwards movement. But we are above the 20 MA, we still are above the 20 MA on the daily chart, and let's go to the daily chart right here. So, and this is just what I'm talking about, all right? This red line here, this is the 20 simple moving average, and we had this bottoming tail bar, and I said, now this bar, this is a topping tail bar, and this is a sign for a bearish price movement in the next hours and days maybe. But then yesterday we had this bottoming tail bar, and this told me or showed me that the buyers don't want the price to drop further. They want to take control. They don't want to give the bears the chance to leave this bull flag formation that you can see right here. And I said, if we can stay above the 20 moving average, we have the chance to move higher. And look at this. This is exactly what happened today. So very simple technical analysis, but it helps you to understand what is possible, right? And so this is for today. I mean, yesterday's close at $7,286, and right now we're at $7,365. So that's not bad. $100 today is not bad, considering leverage trading if you're doing something like this. So this is really nice. But what I want to show you right here is our weekly chart. In my previous video, I told you that the weekly chart really looks good because of this one right here, this bottoming tail bar. In my opinion, this is the first real sign for us that there is a trend reversal, or there might be a trend reversal in the coming days and weeks. And I said it won't happen in 24 hours, that we just smash through all the resistance levels up there, because there are a few resistance levels, but it's looking good right now. All right, it's looking good. I mean, we had our low at $6,400 approximately, and now currently at the moment during this week we made a higher low. I mean, tomorrow is the last day of this week, so this looks good to me. This looks good to me, and I hope that we will continue moving upwards and making higher lows compared to this one. There is still the possibility that we might come down and maybe test $6,800, $6,700. All right, this is still possible. But as long as we can stay above $6,400 and make a higher low, for me, everything is okay, and we will continue the trend reversal. Now, something else I want to show you, and by the way, you have access to this chart when you join our Discord channel, and I think this chart is really helpful because it shows you the channels that Bitcoin is moving inside, and tells you which levels you have to keep an eye on. And currently, as you can see, and to me this is a really good sign, Bitcoin is at the moment fighting with the 40 simple moving average. All right, it's fighting with this one. As you can see, during the last days, as well, it was not able to move above the 40 MA. Today it is trying again to move above the 40 simple moving average, and I don't know, I don't really like the volume that we're seeing right now, so I could imagine Bitcoin not to just not move through this resistance levels up there. I could imagine it to come down again, maybe to test the support level of this bull flag formation right now. So this could happen. This would be at $7,100 approximately. Something like this could happen. But yeah, we have to wait and see. At the moment, I don't really like the volume right here to say, all right, this is a strong movement. All right, so something like this, for example, where we just pushed upwards after reaching $6,400. Right. And by the way, guys, in my opinion, the $6,000 level to $6,400 level is the most important level for us right now. It's a key level in my opinion, because like I showed you so many times, when we look to the left, as you can see down there, during the whole fourth wave of our last bull market, as you can see, this level, the $6,000 level, played a major role. All right, as soon as we fell below this level, I mean, of course, we can make it something like this, but as soon as we fell below this level right here, we found our bottom and we had a big drop. So this is why I say this level down there, the $6,000 level up to $6,400 level, this is a major support zone for Bitcoin. If this zone can't hold Bitcoin, then yeah, we will have a big drop, I guess. All right, so everybody will leave the ship. All right, so so for Bitcoin, very important right now to see it move above the 40 simple moving average at approximately $7,400, and then also move above this red channel line, this resistance line, and move through it, because this is a very strong resistance right here. And as you can see, whenever Bitcoin tried to move above this level in the last days and weeks, as you can see, we had massive corrections. All right, but this time it looks like Bitcoin wants to get above this resistance level. All right, so I hope that Bitcoin is able to move above this level, because if it's not able, and we see something like this, then we might come again down to this level right here and test it, and this would be at $6,200, close to $6,000, depending on the way we come down. All right, but I would be surprised if this happens. All right, so at the moment I'm not seeing this very likely. I don't think it will happen, but yeah, we have to wait and see what happens at this level. This is a very important level, and if Bitcoin is able to break through this level, look what is possible. A very big movement up to the next resistance level, and this one is at the same level where we have our blue resistance trend line, this downwards trend line, which is not allowing us to move higher since we reached $14,000 at the end of June. right? So this will be very, very interesting. So I think if Bitcoin really starts moving above this channel line right here, this resistance line, then it is possible to see it move up to this one right here, and this would be at approximately $8,600. And yeah, let's see if Bitcoin is able to break this level. So keep this level in mind. This is, I think, very, very important. And if Bitcoin is able to break through this level, guys, this downwards trend line, then yeah, everything is possible. I mean, this is such a strong resistance level, and honestly, I think there are a lot of people with really, really big money that will enter this whole game if they see Bitcoin moving above this resistance line right here. And I expect Bitcoin, if it goes through this resistance line, to come back down and test it before it really starts moving upwards, right? And yeah, so keep that in mind. Don't get nervous and follow the FOMO when you see Bitcoin moving through this resistance lines. Usually it's very likely to see an asset come back down and test such a strong resistance level and not just move away. All right, so keep that in mind, because a lot of people make the mistake when they see Bitcoin is moving upwards here, they enter the game, and then Bitcoin turns around and comes back down, and they think, oh my God, it's going down to $6,000 again. Then they sell, and then yeah, it's a big loss in my opinion. So don't do this mistake. So that's it for Bitcoin, because I want to show you some altcoins as well, but just at the end showing you this this bull flag formation, and I think that looks very healthy to me to see Bitcoin not falling below this support level of this bull flag formation, and just watch if Bitcoin can stay above this level and stay above $7,000. This will be very, very important. In my previous video, I told you that on the daily chart we have a bull elephant bar. All right, this is the really strongest candle in my opinion. When you look to the left, the last one was this one, but this was at the end of October, and now this is in the middle of December. So as you can see from here to here, this is the only big candle that we can really see. It's really powerful, and currently we came down nearly 30% of the whole bar, and this is also very a very good sign. So I hope that we won't come down. So as you can see, we're making a nice movement inside of this bull flag formation. And so let's see what will happen if Bitcoin is able to break through this resistance level right here, and then is also able to move above this level right here, because $7,800 is very, very important. Bitcoin needs to move above $7,800, so this white line right here, because then we will see a new structure. I think the chance is very high to see it moving upwards. But just to give you a warning, guys, when Bitcoin makes a new high right here, so moves above $7,800, we still have $8,000. This will be a resistance. It's a round number, so watch out for that, because I think when Bitcoin makes a new high compared to $7,800, first there is a chance for it to come back down and then move above again. All right, so maybe, and I think it's very likely to see Bitcoin, when it moves above, come back down, test this level again, because it is such a big resistance at the moment, come back down, test it, and then move away. All right, so keep that in mind. This is possible, guys. All right, just want to see, is there something on the 1 hourly chart I can tell you? Let's see, guys, let's see. I mean, difficult to say at the moment. From the bars that I see, it really looks like buyers and sellers don't know what to do. We have topping tail bars, we have bottoming tail bars. It's good to see on the 1 hourly chart that Bitcoin is above the 20 moving average. This is a good sign. It looks like it is support at the moment. If it is support for the next hours, then Bitcoin might move above this resistance line that I just told you. And so this could be really, really important for Bitcoin in the short term. And if we go to the 4 hourly chart, yeah, here we have the situation that Bitcoin at the moment is supported by the 200 moving average, right? This is also looking good to me, but like I said, I mean, look at this. These are 1, 2, 3 topping tail bars close to this level, so it's dangerous. It's dangerous at the moment to say yes, Bitcoin will really move through this level. Like I said, the volume doesn't really look very strong to me, so watch out. Maybe there is another drop before we can move above this level right here, right? So this is important for me at the moment, so watch out for that. And yeah, all right, I think that's enough. And just one last time, guys, what I think is the most likely scenario currently when I see what is going on, we have a wide distance between the 20 moving average and the 200 moving average. And when the 20 moving average is getting flat, it's less powerful, and the 200 is very powerful when it is flat. So it acts as a magnet. So I think that it is likely to see Bitcoin come up to the 200 moving average and test it, and this will be at $9,300. So we're talking about nearly $2,000 move in the next days and weeks. All right? I'm not saying it will happen tomorrow, but this is possible from what I'm seeing right now, and it is good to see that Bitcoin found support on the 20 moving average. I hope it will stay like this, and the 20 moving average will start to rise from now on, all right, follow Bitcoin, and then the 200 moving average will come down, and at some point you will see Bitcoin really trying to move above the 200 MA. All right, now I also want to show you some of the altcoins. And by the way, Litecoin, yesterday I said after its halving, Litecoin could finally see a trend reversal. It is now at a very strong support level below the 200 weekly moving average, and last week's bar is a bottoming tail bar. Key levels for Litecoin are $50 and then $60. All right, and I mean when you look at the picture I posted yesterday, you see it. It's not really moving and not really doing anything, but where it is that? But today it looks like this. All right, so we're seeing Litecoin moving higher, so currently up nearly 6%. So this looks good to me, fighting with the 40 moving average on the daily chart. As you can see, this really gives you the ability to know where the major resistance levels on the way up might be. So let's see if Litecoin is able to move above this one. If it happens, then I think the 80 moving average at $50 is the next resistance, and then here we have the 200 moving average. So this really looks good to me. Something else I want to show you is ENJIN. There it is. So today up 7%, and now this doesn't really look very nice, but when you go to the weekly chart, what you can see is 3 weeks in a row we have bottoming tail bars. All right, and this tells me that it is very likely to see ENJIN really push higher and at least come up to, I think, 16 cents. So this would be 2x. for this move, and it is also possible to see it come up to this level right here. Right? It's also possible because, as you can see, this is a falling wedge formation, and these usually break out upwards, and when they do so, then it's likely to come up close to the level where the top is. So this would be at nearly 40 cents, right? And from what I'm seeing right now, it really looks good. Now let's see if the weekly chart shows us a bullish divergence, and yeah, you can see a bullish divergence right here. So we have higher lows right here, and here we're getting lower lows. So you also have a bullish divergence right there. So looks good to me, looks good to me. And when we go to the daily chart, so what you can see on the daily chart as well, so we're making higher lows, but at the same time we're making lower lows on the RSI. So yeah, watch out for ENJIN. And let's see if there was something else. So Pundi X, I think will also start to pump, and from what I see right here on the weekly chart, we have this really big bottoming tail bar. I think the chance is high to see it rising at this point and not really making lower lows from here. And on the daily chart, as you can see right here, we have this kind of flat 20 moving average. So the chance is there to see it really moving up to the 200 moving average. Something else I want to show you is Chainlink. All right. When you look at Chainlink currently on the weekly chart, what you can see is on the weekly chart we have this bottoming tail bar as well, and after this nice upwards movement, this breakout, Bitcoin came down, tested this level right here, the support level right here, and is now moving upwards. And yeah, looks like a or no, it is a bottoming tail bar. So now we made a higher low. This week is over tomorrow, so looks good in my opinion to see Chainlink moving higher again. Stellar also, as you can see, bottoming tail bar. On the daily chart, as you can see here, making lower lows, and here making higher lows. So we have a bullish divergence on the daily chart. I think the chance is high to see it moving upwards from here and really going crazy. And as you can see, we have this falling wedge formation right here, and if it is able to break through this level and come up and test these levels, we're talking about nearly 400% on this one. And there was another one I wanted to show you. Basic attention token, guys. When I talked about it, it was down there. Now it is up here. We have nearly 7% on this one, and it's also moving inside of a falling wedge formation, as you can see. So the chance is there to see it come up, let's say, to 70 cents at this point. And I think it's a good investment, but like all the other ones, fighting with the 40 moving average right now. And Neo, when we go to the weekly chart, as you can see, the same picture, guys. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 weeks in a row, bottoming tail bars after this nice pump. All right. So what does that tell you? I think the chance is really high to see Neo making a higher low from now on, or a higher high, whatever. So Neo really looks good to me from what I see. VeChain, yeah, little bit difficult from what I see. Just have to wait and see what happens, but currently it is finding support on the 20 moving average on the weekly chart, so this is a good sign. Let's hope it won't fall below it, although at the moment we're seeing this topping tail bar. Let's see what happens. Icon, guys, yeah, I wanted to show you Icon because Icon is looking amazing to me. It's looking amazing to me because it is moving inside of a falling wedge, bullish pattern, and what you can see is we have a bottoming tail bar right here, we have another one right here, a big one, and it is at the end of this formation. All right, it is at the end of this formation, and we are seeing really nice support from this support line right there. And if it is able to move above this resistance line right here, then the chance is there for it to come up to test this level and then this level. And if we just make a measured move, then what you can see is from where it is right now to this level, we are talking about 200%. And if it comes up to this level, we're talking about 400% on Icon, and Icon is able to do this. All right, so we're talking about a really crazy move right here. All right, so keep that in mind, Icon. And Cardano at the end of this video. So what you can see, Cardano also showing us now this bottoming tail bar right here, and I think the time has come for Cardano to show a reaction and really move upwards. All right, I think the time has come from what I'm seeing and what the other coins are showing us. I think the time has come for it to move up at least to the 20 moving average on the daily on the weekly chart. So this is 20% on Cardano, but I think Cardano will come to the 10-cent level at some point, and this is a 200%, and it will try to move above this level, above the 10 cents again. When the others start rising, I think Cardano has the chance to move and try to come above this one. And yeah, RSI is not showing us anything special right here, but I think this sideways movement could be the start of a pump. All right, when an asset is moving sideways for a longer time, the chance is there to see a nice pump. All right, as you can see, a nice pump. So we have to wait and see what happens. But like here, for example, and here, I mean, it came down. Why? Because we had this resistance right there. So this was another situation, but now we're down at the support levels and it is moving sideways. So I think the chance is there to see it really moving higher, but have to wait and see if it is able to move above the 20 moving average on the daily chart. This is at approximately 3.5 cents. And on the weekly chart, looks good to me, guys, like I said. And yeah, so just have to wait and see what happens. But those altcoins I showed you, keep them in mind. I think there is a chance. Icon looks really good to me, Neo looks good to me, and the other ones. So pay attention to them and join our Discord channel. Subscribe if you like the content, guys. And I think we're nearly at 400 subscribers. Thank you all for joining and helping this community to grow. And I hope to see you in the Discord channel. Thank you very much for your attention. Have a nice day, and we'll see you soon.